From its beginning, the State of Israel has been a bastion of hope and Jewish defiance since its founding. They are the only element of reason and true friendship that the United States has in the Middle East. They are our natural allies bound together by shared values, shared defense, and a history of consistent friendship. Excluding, of course, the past administration's foreign policy. The United States should continue its support of its Jewish allies, not only because it is the right thing to do, but also because it is in the country's best interests as a nation. As I found on the U.S. Foreign Aid website, the U.S. plans on spending over $33 billion in foreign aid to other countries, excluding Israel. These countries include governments that in the past have proven to be either inept or even in direct opposition to the United States, and yet we continue to pump millions of dollars into these countries, which does nothing to lessen the animosity they hold towards Americans. The roughly $3 billion that the U.S. provides the Israelis goes toward their continued defense against countries who want nothing but the death of their Jewish country. Some may call this excessive, but it has helped even the odds up for the Israelis through technological research. If we abandon Israel, the tide of radical Islamist governments will sweep over the small country, and we will be left with no friendly eyes or arms in the Middle East aside from questionable allies such as Egypt or Jordan. As I observed in the Encyclopedia Britannica, Israel parallels the U.S. in certain aspects. While the United States was founded as a democracy with a Christian moral system, Israel was founded as a democracy based on Judean principles. These facts reveal a very similar value system that is in stark contrast with the Islamic countries that cover the rest of the Middle East. The most radical of Muslims, while having an especially extreme hatred of the Jews, also hold an almost as extreme hatred of Christians, which constitute the majority of Americans. The nation of Israel also accepts people of any religion, without persecution, despite the fact that its Muslim counterparts would promptly kill Jews attempting to live in their country. While many Middle Eastern countries are rampant with human rights violations and women's rights violations among the most prominent, Israel once again remains a beacon of hope. While detractors of American support of Israel may claim that morals are a relative matter, and while that may be technically true, the United States and Israel share common values, and according to those values, Israel is an example of liberty that should be given every opportunity to succeed. According to my research on the Reuters website, in 1948, President Truman recognized the young country of Israel. Since that milestone, the United States has always backed Israel's plight. There have been times when the U.S. has disapproved of Israel's actions, such as military involvement in the turbulent Gaza Strip, but the two countries throughout this have remained devoted allies. The U.S. and Israel have been and should remain allies as they have been for decades. In conclusion, the United States and Israel are countries bound by mutual defense, moral systems, and history. The alliance of the two upholders of liberty is both commendable and wise. Therefore, the United States should continue to support Israel.